Alright, welcome back my dear students. So it's time for us to start bootstrapping our files, right? We need some coding here, but I don't want to repeat myself too much. I don't want to just create an HTML skeleton for each, right? We should have some headers, some footers, and that's why we have these files here. So let's create those files real quick. And as a matter of fact, on this lecture, I'm going to give you some code so you can download the code that I'm about to paste in this lecture, okay? So we're gonna have a header here, that PHP, guys. And again, you can actually use whatever system you already have in place. You don't have to use my system here with includes and footer, even though I suggest it. But all right, so I'm gonna give you this piece of code here like this in this lecture, so make sure that you download it. We're gonna, of course, we're gonna require app. We're gonna go up a little bit to another directory, out a little bit, and we're gonna go to the app folder, and we're gonna include init here. Okay, make sure you have that. I'm gonna take this off here. I think we can put this in init right here. We can put ob star there. And let's just put it right here. I don't think it should cause any problems. All right, because we're gonna be redirecting later on. We're gonna be using that header function. But if you guys have any issues on the live server, know that this line, see, make sure that you have no space here on this first lines of your file. All right, and sometimes it really helps to actually switch them up a little bit and do this and just play around with them a little bit. All right, cool. So let's go to header. Make sure that you save your pages all the time. If you don't see me saving it, it's because my PHP Storm does it automatically for me. All right, so that's one. Then the footer, we're gonna close the footer. So in this lecture, you're gonna see these files here. Of course, they're gonna be in a better format. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. All right. Closing tag, nothing matches. All right, I know this matches because we're gonna make it work. All right, so let's go to index real quick here. So here we're just gonna open up some PHP tags and do some requires. Required, and what we're gonna be requiring is super simple. We're gonna be requiring our includes folder and the header, but we need to get out a little bit. Let me see if my PHP, my ID will help me. If I put my mouse over, it says path includes header.php not found. You see that? My ID is helping me. If I do this and that, let me put the mouse there. Okay, it's not giving me that error anymore. All right, so it's finding it. Cool. Redundant. Yeah. All right. Sometimes it actually tells me stuff that I don't want to listen to. I don't want to hear. No. All right. Let's do the footer here, and then we can just say this will be homepage or something. Let's just look it up. So now it's time for us to go to our application. Make sure that you have your XAMPP. If you're using XAMPP, make sure that it is on. So mine is located here. Make sure that my service is up, development server, and it's running now. All right, cool. So localhost, SMS, I believe. I got all the files. See, if I go to public, we can see that home page in there. Cool. All right, but we have a little problem here. Our home page right now seems like the padding is now right. So let's go to our CSS folder and let's create a file here. Let's call this style.css. Styles or style? Let me go back to header. We have a link here already. It's style, so I'm going to refactor that or rename it to style without the S. All right. So now if I go to that file, what we have to do is work with the body, and we're gonna do padding tap 70 pixels. I believe it's a good number. Come back here, make sure you save it, refresh, and now we can see that that looks a lot better, right? So we're gonna do the same thing for all the pages, guys, all the pages. So if you, there we go, make sure that you change this tag here. Okay, you can take that off from those pages. You can go to verify here, that works. You can see it. Send code is not going to work because we're going to use that link to actually send the code. If we click there, it's going to take you to home page. Pretty cool stuff. All right. Anyway, I think we're done bootstrapping this for now. Then we're going to have to start writing some code. All right. So we're going to keep actually playing around with this because we're going to first start with the form here to send a message. So we're going to do that in the next lecture. So we're going to start with homepage. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you then.